Good afternoon, divine femmes. Good afternoon, beloved goddess, empress, queen. Good afternoon. How you doing, girlfriend? How is life treating you? Are you feeling good in your skin? Are you praying for new? This video, this message is dedicated to the feminine, the girl, the woman, the mother, the elder, the nurturer, the queen in you. As most of my subscribers know, and if you don't know, I turned the magical, miraculous age of 53 on January 12th. Yes, Capricorn energy on board, yes. I am so grateful, so thankful to be above the grave. For every day above the grave is a blessing to experience life new, limitless, boundless, available to all of us. Yes, even you. I'm being transparent in this video today, speaking to the women of middle age, 50s, mid to late 40s, early 60s, and even on. 53, 52, 51 even, 50. Brought about some serious changes to my life, to my world, to my body, to my heart, to my mind, my mental. It all makes me who I am. So it's none to be separated from the other. I am what I am. I am still becoming her, my best self. Second half of my life, Spirit has promised me in person that it's about to be the best. Some experience the best in the first half of their life here, some in the second. That is needed for balance in the universe. We can all be experiencing positivity and chaos at the same time. It's like a seesaw of this life. When some are up, some are down. Balance. Usually brought about by karmic justice, our own choices, our own behaviors, our own experiences, free will, and some brought about in other ways. Abuse, violence, sexual, in the word spirit, sexual encounters that were not of the good kind. Abandonment, rejection, abuse, belittling, as a woman, black or white. I could go with the black thing. That's a whole nother story, but that's not what this video is about. It's about the woman. She has no color. She has no culture. She has no designated place or space in this universe due to patriarchy on high, which only equates to the fear of masculinity, allowing femininity to elevate higher. That's all patriarchy is, fear of the feminine elevating. Because they know that we were there in the beginning. We are the womb. We are the womb. We carry the seeds. We nurture, we feed with our breath. We nurse, we give therapy. We're teachers, healers, cooks, therapists, doctors, lawyers, warriors, fighters for our children. We dare others to harm our babies. Those of us that are true empresses. I will not digress and speak of the others, because there are mothers out there who are meant to be karmic lessons in the lives of those they bring up for whatever reason. I will not go, that video will be too long. Yes, but yeah, knowledgeable about that. I am a holder of a bachelor in psychology. I studied. I graduated with honors in my 40s. After mothering 3 beautiful children that I suffered greatly to bring into this world, but they are here and I do it all over again. Mostly with a man standing at my side, but at other times with just his presence, not his strength, not his support, only his curiosity and obligation. I have 3 children, 2 sets of fathers, 2 marriages, 2 husbands. My 2 oldest by my first, my baby by the other. Women, we go through all stages, all phases, all seasons of life, just as Mother Gaia, Mother Earth, the womb of the world, the ocean is the womb of the world. It carries and embodies life. It grows, it flows, it cleanses, it purifies, it destroys, it changes things. Simply by moving. That's the woman. Your battery is dying. It's bad timing. We go through puberty, adolescence, middle age, menopause, wisdom years, preparation for resurrection. If you're about that life. If you're not, I suggest you get on it to make sure you experience it. But I'm going to touch on menopause for a minute because I'm 53. I'm in groups on social medias. I listen, I see, I hear, I channel. I'm in it. Had no map, had no book, had no pre-recording of experience to know what would happen once I got here. My mom experiencing other ailments, caused physical changes in her body through surgery and other illnesses that she had no history of menopause. It was taken away way too young, so she could not go through the natural changes, the womb. I had no teacher, no guide, no cheerleader, no support from a fam, because my mom didn't experience it. Her life took her on another path, another journey. Maybe it was something she wouldn't be able to survive, so God saved her. It's not easy. I carry beautiful babies. Some are lost and love still. Those that are here, my beloveds, I knew no natural birth. It wasn't in my calling. I didn't experience a lot of the natural ways of the women, because I went through some other changes that took me down a different path to how I'll become a mother, a woman. I've been a wife more than once. I got what I was to receive. I was tested. I survived. I loved greatly, strongly, deeply. I still do. Because that is who I am. That's who I embody. That's how I attract. That's me. But there are women out there, and I don't say unlike me because I speak. I talk. I walk the walk. I fear none, especially judgment. I have no whims. I have breasts. One is slightly larger than the other. The plight of the majority of women in this country who are ashamed of their natural way of growing. I breastfed, I fed life, and it's changed the shape of my body in ways. And I'm proud to say I carry those characteristics. They prove I gave life. I nurtured life. I fed life. Life grew within me. And those lives still live with me. And they take care, protect, and nourish me in return for what I sacrificed for them to be here. But menopause is a whole nother lane. There's no sure way to know how you will receive your invitation to that party and how long you'll be allowed to stay and what you'll experience once you're there. The door is closed, and you're in for however long Spirit says you're in. There's some serious experiences that go on in that world, in that room. Depression, anxiety, confusion, physical changes, possibility of new diseases and ailments based on low immunity, no estrogen, low hormones, low, everything is low. Menopause is meant to purge, repair, restore, renew, and rebirth a queen in you. A phoenix rising from the fire and the ashes of all those towers that will surely burn in the season of menopause. It's one of awakening, enlightenment. It will teach you to find the strength you never thought you had before. Many will be broken beyond repair. Suicide rates are high during menopause. Many cannot take the mental instability and the hormonal changes and don't seek out the help for balance due to judgments of others that you're weak for needing assistance. You give life. You bear life. You give life. You carry life in you, Queen. Yes, it may be your choice to lay down and make it, but it's not your choice how it is created. So without choice, you bring forth life. However, Spirit says it is to be experienced by you, whether it be once, twice, multiple times. Whether you will lose and grieve loss in some or all or any. You are a vessel. We are a vessel to be useful to the divine source and creator of all the earth, to replenish it, to leave a legacy. We build ancestors, you and I. We are the womb of the man. We are the creators. God, goddess, was a woman. For nothing can be created that's not been seen. And we covered that which we see first, our mirror image. And we decide to perfect on it. Thus, God a woman, God is a woman, creating the womb, man. Let's perfect on and give her a worker, a partner, a supporter, a protector, strength, a hunter that will feed and gather, bring home, build, provide. For she's the womb. She is to sit, carry, nurture, feed, grow, create life. It's not her intention to do any other things that will cause this to not manifest. Thus, some don't make it from exertion, from us being in roles where we do not belong. And our bodies just check out until we find that awakening that tells us who we are, who we've been, and then we become her in her full potential of power and beauty and resilience and experience. Not meant to kill you or break you. Not meant to destroy you. Meant to make you. Meant to make you, renew you, regenerate anew in you. Because now you will become grandma, nana, elder, teacher, leader, speaker, influencer, guide, manifester of generations of women and sons that will make new life. And one day you will become an ancestor. You watch over. Thank you, ancestors. And the world goes round and round and round. Tevin Campbell is the song I'm channeling. Round and round. If you have a moment, YouTube search Tevin Campbell, Tevin Campbell, like the soup. The song is Round and Round. Listen to it, goddess. Yes. We go round and round and round and round we go. And what we're looking for isn't found. So round and round we go. Round and round we go. Round and round, round and round, round and round I go. Until I do. Find myself. For that is the true calling of life. The true journey. The true soul purpose and fulfillment. Know thyself. Love thyself. Find thyself. Become thyself. And in that, a world is born. Life is given. Changes are made. Legacies are built. Foundations are created and the maps can be drawn, making it easier, understandable, tolerable, livable, survivable by those beautiful, beloved queens thereafter. Mother, womb. So if you're in menopause, perimenopause, or you've survived, Spirit says there's a place for you. You ought to speak. You ought to teach. You ought to give your experiences to those looking for comfort during this time of great confusion. Some of it chemically as we're going through chemical changes. Some of it physically as we're going through major physical changes to our bodies. Some emotionally lacking the support we need, the comfort we need, the protection we need from our divine masculine who's not there. Whether by choice or not. As I've embarked upon this new path of menopause in my life, I will start messages. This channel will also be dedicated to the journey of the woman. For I am that. Why would I not? Whether it be menopause, divorce, surgical changes, such as hysterectomies, cancer of the breast, ovarian, uterine, domestic violence in your relationship, abuse growing up, molestation, rape, bullying, belittling of the divine femme's appearance, shaming, disgracing of the black woman, especially. I will tap on that individually. Too black, too much in the waist, in the hips, too strong personality for your men, too much. I've been that. I'm that. Big booty Bertha. I've been called Big Booty Bertha. That Tootsie Roll. I'm very ample bodied. Totally from head to toe. Double D cup to a plus. Bottom, thin in the waist and pretty in the face, and a triple threat to the male race. I'm often challenged by those that want to love me. They can't help it. Gotta break her down so she'll be what I need, so she'll hear me. But I can't be broken. Bruised, yes. Broken, never. My ancestors were queens, royalty, queens on thrones, commanding armies. Royalty, I'm from royalty, Native American bloodline, Blackfoot. African ancestry, deep roots in the witchcraft, deep in my blood. Now I'm passed on energetically. Upgrades and downloads every day. I thirst for that blood, for that knowledge, so I can see my highest potential. How far can I go? I began seeing. I've always felt, but I began seeing. No, I began feeling first, as a young child, entities, then seeing entities, both positive spirituals, entities, ancestors, and demons. Yes, as a young child, and demons. They knew what I would be. They came rushing in early to stop me. But the fear was just not there. Who as an 8-year-old not afraid of demons in the dark? That was me. I knew that I was different, young. Now, a new gift. I hear. When most would be afraid of the whispers, that's close. Not I. I feed. I feed. Vampire tendencies. I'm not going to go there. I have a story to tell. Menopause. Menopause is real. Don't let any man or woman, especially women, don't let that spouse, that lover, that husband, that boyfriend, that father, that brother, don't let anyone tell you that you're crazy. You're making it up. You're overthinking, you're over-emotional, oversensitive. You needing attention. You're just too much. Don't let them belittle, degrade, distort this special time in your life that you deserve to pass through well, supported, loved, comforted, because you didn't ask to be here. It's a passage, a rite of passage, part of life that's promised to those that survive the age. So don't you let anyone take it away from you. Don't you let anyone make it small. Make it beautiful. Make it beautiful. Fill it with beautiful experiences and memories that you can give your granddaughter, your great-granddaughter. Make it beautiful. Walk it, feel it, live it. Sit with it. Take the time you need. Whatever you need, however you need, wherever you need, with whomever you need. But it's your moment, Queen. This is your moment, Queen. This is my moment. 53. 5, change. 3, balance. 3, mind, body, and soul. 3, mind, body, and soul. Completion of self. Change to completion of self. 5 plus 3 is 8. Prosperity. You will grow and rise out of this, Queen. Beautiful. New. Strong. Resilient. Beautiful. On your throne. Don't you let anyone steal this moment in time. For in our lifetime, it's a very short period of time. You can make it. We're meant to make it. Just like we're meant to survive childbirth, have children, we're meant to do this. It's much less than that. And I've survived 3. 2 of which I almost didn't make it back. Except that one in between was beautiful and grounded me and gave me what I need to understand the bookends. They almost took me out. But I'm here and I'm better for it. Beautiful at 53. Youthful, playful, still desirable. Desiring. Looking at the world from a whole new perspective, a whole new lens. It's what menopause is giving me. I'm not hating life. Overly emotional some days, yes. Overly thinking some days, anxiety. I'm going through all of that. The roller coaster is real. The kaleidoscope of colors is real. But so is the assortment of flavors, options, because I'm grown now and I can do anything I want at this age. It's a perfect time for change. Menopause, the onset of menopause, pulls me into an awakening, into an ascension of self like no other. Yes, it brought about great loss. It happened during a season in which I was experiencing an ending of a relationship, long-term, a marriage. My kids coming into age as young adults, we fighting for them to have it their own way. And me being a mom, being afraid and thinking it was rough to let go and let God have them. Being now at 53 single again, starting over, hating the beginning stages of anything. So I'm a Capricorn and we're bosses. We only want to see progress. We hate slow and steady. We hate it. But every day that I'm experiencing changes that were meant to make me see the worst of me. Aging, weight changes, body changes, mood swings, loneliness, rejection, questioning where I am, where I'm going. Okay, beloveds, of course I didn't pay attention to the battery. As I said earlier, it was already, I said it. Did I say it? Either way. It ran out, so I plugged in and I'm back. So what I was saying was that old devil will try to trick you and get in your head, beloved. Make you think that menopause is making you look old, undesirable, unwanted, fat, skinny, gray, balding. Yes, the hair sheds. The skin dries. Everything is different and needing your attention to it. And we must give it. You used to have your daily, weekly shave in the shower. Now your skin is different. You have to be careful about how you remove it and how often. Because it is protective and some of it is needed during menopause. The skin becomes thin. Careful with shaving. Using those cream removers. Be careful while your skin is changing. Using chemicals on your skin. Easier for permanent damages during menopause because the way it heals, that is it. New skin doesn't come in as often as it did when you were young. Your hair is shedding, yes. I am not my hair. I am beautiful with it showing up without. Let it go and enjoy the new dew that will adorn your crown. Is what your royalty commands of you. It's what they need you to see in you. The difference, the change, the elevation, the mastery, the self-love, patience with yourself, kindness with yourself. That motherly energy you give to everyone else, this is time to give it to you, Queen. Travel, take those weekend trips to find peace for a moment and get away. To balance your hormones, your nerves, your chakras, your energy. being triggered will be easy. Don't feel bad about that. Let it happen. Acknowledge it. Make amends and move on. It's part of what you're experiencing and not a part of who you are. You need to see it that way, to appreciate it that way. For it is a rite of passage that many women do not get to see or experience. And it has some lifelong lessons meant for the young women, those of us who go through it. It's because it's our calling, there's work to do. And I'm one of those. Of the family of women I was brought up in my household, I'm the only one who will naturally be able to experience menopause. I still have my womb intact. I still am going through some menstrual changes at my age. It's a process. Menopause, 7 to 10 years, like a life sentence for most. But for those of us who appreciate being able to be here, to give this gift to those that come after us to help and support and write about experiences, you don't know how much destruction you could be preventing in someone's life. You could be the reason that woman doesn't commit suicide when she becomes of age, because she understands. You could be the reason that person survives and carries on. Gift that keeps giving because you did, and thus the universe constantly changing for the better. Because you allowed yourself to experience the natural parts of your life, good and bad. And you kept in your positive frame of mind no matter what was going through around you. And one day you will have to label yourself a survivor and have so many stories to tell, beautiful experiences. People will want to know. People will want to hear how you made it through. Start now. I'm starting now. I'm not waiting to the end. I want to remember the experiences I go through so I can document them in the moment. This is one of those moments. I went through some physical changes just a couple of weeks ago where my skin was battling. And being a dark-skinned woman, it was darkening, and I was judging from memories of my youth when I was called too black to be beautiful, to be wanted, to be acknowledged, to be useful, to be valuable by my own kin, my blood, those who were meant to love me and support me. I was young, innocent. I didn't know what color was. I surely figured it out. And now I wear that label. I'm a beautiful black survivor. As survivor, I know many dark-skinned femmes and kings who have gone on from this world at their own hand for being bullied for the skin of divine brought them herein. It's not a choice. Bullied by those they first knew, their first loves, family. Jealous, envious, different. Black is actually coveted, although they don't let you know that. That melanin, blessed, carrying the genes of the gods and goddesses, the forefathers, foremothers, the originals of this universe. The deeper the buried, the deeper the roots. And I was deep from birth. So when my skin began to darken, I was like, here we go again. And then I realized, whoa, that's shadow work. Emerging. Beautiful beloved. That's your childhood coming back. And those feelings of being too black and not valuable. Whoa. And I halted myself. I stilled myself. I grounded myself. And I loved on myself even harder for daring the devil to battle me. I am not that child. I am not that innocence. I'm not that little girl anymore. And now I fight and wish a mother would. And sent those demons running for the hills. And my new skin began to emerge as the darkness shed away. I knew I was regenerating and restoring and rebirthing. And I'm still doing it. I'm still shedding. Menopause. Rite of passage. Test of faith. I'm ready for all of it. You are not alone, beloved queen, empress, mother, woman, sister, grandmother, auntie, godmother. Whether you birth children or not, menopause is a rite of passage. Comes of age. Has nothing to do with your status as a mother. Yes? So we're all in this together, regardless of your color, your culture, your upbringing, your marital status, whether or not you have children. No matter your sexual preference. You had a womb. You have a womb. You have a womb. You still have your womb. Rite of passage. You are not alone in your suffering, in your struggle, in your chaos, in your triggers, in your emotional imbalance, in your mood swings, in your low self-esteem, your judgment of self, your emotional, physical, mental, and real pain. Because this shit's real. Don't let nobody tell you you making it up over. I've been a healthcare professional, graduate of psychology. I have certifications in many healthcare areas, including mental health. For young and old, I've worked with. You are not crazy. You're not making it up. Hopefully. Now, if you are, that's a whole nother, and I can help you with that too, because some of us get into this and need extra attention, and we'll get it by any means necessary, and we overdo it. Don't be one of those. Don't call wolf so often that when you really need them, they're tired of hearing you barking. Don't do that. Be open and ready for support, but don't be greedy and so needy that you don't include empathy for others in your toxic environment. Because it's a lot. Yeah, confirmation. We ain't all beauty and flowers during this process. Sweet smelling aromas and bliss. No, some of us are tigers, lions, and bears. Oh my. And all sugar and spice, everything nice. Some of us are toads and frogs. And mad dogs. You don't know what the day's going to bring. You don't know where you're going to be. You try so hard to stay balanced, but Mother Nature has the final say. This is her process, her thing. And she's going to battle you and test you to your last resolve, because she's only accepting queens to lead her legacy and teach. If you're going through medical changes and you need help, don't be ashamed. Don't hide. Don't lie. Don't whisper. Searching quietly on the internet without. Seek the help you need. It's real and debilitating, even, and can cause some long-term lasting effects if you don't take care of yourself, queen. The changes are real. Adapt and nurture yourself and nourish them. Pamper yourself. Love yourself. Get my Love Thyself Oracle deck. It helps me so much every day. I pull those cards and I smile with coffee in hand. I know you might be saying, oh, she just pushed it for the sales. No, I ain't. Because I had it before you were even around. In the way of thoughts. I create for me in spirit because I love to do it. If I share it with you, it's privileged. And you can or cannot. But I'm still going to reap my benefits from it and from spirit, because that's what I created it for. Yes? Yes. So get yours. Any tool that can help, I suggest you get it. Books, you love to read novels. I've gotten back into my love novels. This is the one I'm currently reading. It's not a paid promotion or advertisement for any book I'm sharing. Get you some novels that excite your passion. Keep those juices flowing as a, lesson. Get your candles. Keep them lit in the house. It don't have to be for any occasion. Just light up a candle in your room while you sleep, or during the day, or in the morning on Sunday when you're eating breakfast. Just light a candle. Burn some incense. My favorite fragrance that keeps me energetically feminine, patchouli. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I can't get enough of it. You want to gift me some? My Cashapp, my PayPal, so I can purchase more. I love it. I'll put your name on it when it arrives. I'll manifest with you in mind as I wear it, as I burn it, as I worship it. It has long meaning for me, way, way back in my ancestry, so I keep it close. You're a flower whose petals are shedding after years of adorning beautiful blossoms of bloom. But now it's time to shed those old blooms, those old petals, those old leaves that no longer serve you in your new body. You will bloom new petals. Colors of which you've never seen, shapes of which you cannot imagine. New regeneration. Aren't you looking forward to seeing what you will become? Get the help you need. Mental, physical, spiritual. Take walks. Breathe in nature. Just breathe. Not to exercise, just breathe. Water is great. Running water, even better. Get a water fountain in your bedroom and listen to the sounds of the water at night. They are soothing. They are flowing. Candles, water, books. Go back to those childhood coloring books, crossword puzzles. Stay off your phone and playing games and phone apps, and actually get physical paper with energy in it. Hold a pen. Color, create. Be a kid again. Don't feel guilty about eating that pint of ice cream, because you're putting on a little weight. So whoever loves you loves every part of you. And the extra 5 pounds is just more to hold on to, not to let go. For the one that deserves you, desires you. You'll know. Wait for that. Enjoy the rest as just playtime, pastime. But don't let them define you. Wait for that. Find like-minded groups, pages, apps, social media. Clubhouse, great. Facebook, got a menopause group, great. If you'd like to get in, femmes, hit me up on my Facebook. Send me a message in the comments or email. I can get you in the group. We're all in there. I'm thinking of starting my own. There's things in there I'm not saying that are beneficial that need to be known. And sometimes when you give it away, it's meant for you, to bring you abundance. I may just start my own. From puberty to the grave. I've lived many lifetimes. I walk amongst many who still are. Both. This may be a message for me, Spirit. Thank you. When I restarted the second part of this video, 2:11 was on my clock. As I said that, 2:11 was on my timer. Synchronicities. There's a message that 2 is balance. 1 is completion. Completion of self. Spirit needs me to start that group, that forum, that blog, that podcast. What would you prefer? Hit me up in the comment section, femmes, queens, goddesses. From puberty to the grave. They'll be 16 and above. I can't go below that. Some of the messages need to be guided. So we need your permission for your younger. Menopause, hysterectomy, cancer, depression, hormone replacement, body shaming, bullying, anxiety. Do I do a page like on Facebook? Do I do another channel exclusively for just women on YouTube? We can go on live in videos, do a podcast, where I actually invite other women in, including those from this channel, to write a book. That would take time, but I could do so. What would you like? What would be your most comfortable forum? Hit me up in the comment section. Give me a little help, a little advice. It would be appreciated. Let me know. I'm already getting a sign and synchronicity in my head about which one, but I want you to tell me what you think. And if it lines up, then I'll know with confirmation for me and for you. And those that lead me in the right direction, I want to invite you in live, whether it be YouTube or podcast. Let them know that we co-collaborated. You may have something you want to say. I will always invite women in. Everyone has a different story, yes, and we need more than one opinion and experience. Don't be ashamed of where you are, who you are, how you got there, and where you're going, and trying to figure it out. Don't be ashamed of your own progress. Don't compare it to another's, because it can't be. Seek out the help you need. Don't be ashamed. And if you need to do it in private, hit me up. You need a mentor to get you through, a coach to get you through, or just an ear to listen on a day when you're having a hard day making it through. Hit me up. Send me email. I get it quicker than commenting to YouTube, because I may not watch that channel with so many videos. Send me email. DivinityHouse333 @gmail.com. Let's talk. Let's conjure. Let's build. Let's erect. Let's change lives. Let's restore women to their rightful place on the throne as queens who survive a rite of passage, not to be thrown away, aging, elderly, and useless. After we've mothered nations, after we brought forth nations and given life, sacrificed our own over and over and over again. That ain't Spirit's plan. That's a patriarchal way. And we don't subscribe to that, queens. No patriarchs in this room that we'll invent for just us. This outlet, this forum for us. We run this. And there was my male dog delivering his moment of aggression. Hush! That's why they come in. Distractions. I'm going to bring forth more of these videos, and I'm going to label them specifically so that you know, for those who don't want to watch or don't relate, until I figure out the actual way we're going to all get together and come forth, whether it be in a separate channel or a podcast or a page. I don't gravitate towards Instagram, and I don't do TikTok, so don't suggest either one of those. It ain't happening. Twitter either. Facebook, YouTube, podcast, blog on a website of my own, but then that's a paid membership. Clubhouse. I could do Clubhouse. And you can list some others if there's something I don't know of that many can be reachable on and can be private. I know Clubhouse is a great way to do it. But I don't know if anybody in any country has access to that. So I don't, I want to reach the most. However I can, wherever I can. Because this is a real subject. And there are real women out here suffering every day in silence. And that should not be. That should not be. And I won't allow it to continue. Hopefully you feel strongly as I do. We need our wounds to live long, to teach. There are birth doulas, our midwives, big mamas. We need them. We need to get our young girls away from modern days of ways of giving birth with all these chemicals and medications and distractions and chaos going on in the environment and machines and get back. Get back to the beginning. Bring our healthy babies back. Our strong babies back. Our surviving babies back. They build warriors. So, with that being said, beloved, beautiful one, like, share, and subscribe. Like and share if you're already subscribed. Let me know what you'd like to see as far as a channel for our divine feminines exclusively. Our queens, our goddesses, our high priestess, our queens. Let me know what you'd like. For in 2023, this is part of my newness and wellness to self, to share, to support, to learn. Yes, I can learn. I'm new with this. I'm learning and growing. But I want to help. I want to help. Many are suffering, and I want to help. As within, so without. As above, so below. Let's make this year, Queens, a year for us that manifests into limitless possibilities for us individually. From this, we each can grow into something abundant. From this, we can each start our own channels, run our own businesses. There's a purpose in this. I see it. I feel it. Get in. Get on board. Add your input. Write to me. Express your needs to me. We can do this together. But let's get it done. Mother Nature is asking us to help those in despair, because there are so many collectively, the